Some with Charlie, well, nobody knows. It's always the same when you come back home. Hey, welcome into another Tony Talking Trash About Music. I want to do a little focus here today. You know, I think one thing that's been lost, and one thing that I've noticed in doing these countdowns, especially with respect to John Lennon, I am shocked to the gills that they have whitewashed completely the shock of, in 1972, of going to the record store or turning on the radio and hearing "woman is the N-word of the world." Our guy that everybody in using the N-word, I mean, you know, the choice to use that word where somebody's hurt by that is just such an insensitive thing to do. And I think that was what's so shocking about this. But another thing that was so shocking about this record, you've got the Angela Davis, things are really in your face. He had come off. Now, this is John Lennon of the Beatles, who had come off with all the experimental records that he'd made at the time with Yoko. John, Yoko, Baby's Heartbeat, all this stuff. And he had worked his way from the Primal Scream Therapy, which I love. I love that record. That record's raw. That record says God and all those songs. My Mommy's Dead, all those songs. But he'd finally funneled that into, albeit with a little bit of a crutch with the ear, the pig with the sow with the ears. Imagine. Biggest hit of all time. So what's everybody thinking when this comes out? Look at the inside of this record. You look at the inside of this record, you've got them all here. All the political stuff coming on. Sunday, Bloody Sunday. I'll tell you right now, the song John Sinclair, I think it sucks. I think the melody of it is really weak. One of the best songs here, I don't like New York City really either. And you know, you guys heard it on the live in New York. Do you really think it's a good set song? I don't. It's not a very good song. It's just weird the way it all abandoned them at the same time, like the nadir of the songwriting also hit at the same time. I don't know if they ran into this without any plans. The free live jam, we'll talk about later, but when they steal from Frank Zappa, King Kong, and call it Scumbag, it's just bizarre. The picture of Zappa here and them together, the picture of the war is over. And then you get the inside sleeves. And the inside sleeves, look at this. Look at this. Fit to Die, an ad for the Army. I mean, this is John Lennon. And you wonder why the FBI was after him. Well, look at this. Look at this record he put out. I mean, if you look at this today in Trump land, nobody would have the balls. Would you have the balls to put that out? I don't think they would. I mean, maybe they would. I don't know. But this is Join the Professional, the new Army pay scale. Now you can start at more money. You know, and then you have the other one here where they basically took Frank Zappa's inner sleeve, 71 Mothers of a Convention, and marked it up. And the funny thing about it is they knew. They have this on the second side here. They've knocked it all out, but it's funny that this is their band, and they redlined it all. They just stole it. They stole it here. And War's Over If You Want It, and they're here. Except Scumbag by Lennon, Ono, and Zappa. All's Lennon, Ono, except Scumbag by Lennon, Ono, and Zappa, including King Kong. It's just bizarre. But I'll tell you what, the record itself, you got the record here, 2 record set. This is disc 1 and disc 2. You go through these things. It starts off, first song, you know what the first song is. I can't get behind it, man. Can you? Could you at the time? I couldn't at the time. I was shocked by it. I was like, what? You don't say stuff like that. You can express yourself without that, can't you? Do you really, are you happy with that? I'm not. I'm not. Now, Sisters, Oh Sisters is a good song. That's probably the best song in the whole album. To tell you the truth, that's a Yoko song. It's probably the best song in the whole album. But then Atticus Stayed, Born in a Prison, New York City, yuck. Sunday, Bloody Sunday. Luck of the Irish. John Sinclair's The Pits. Angela's Not. We're All Water. It's okay. And then the second side. And I really like, of all the things I like, probably side 3 of the live crazy stuff is probably the best with Don't Worry Kyoto. And I like it better than the Zappa side. Clearly do. I don't know what you guys think, but the Zappa side is okay, but it's kind of chaotic. You got Cold Turkey and then Don't Worry Kyoto. And I think it's okay, but would I have rather have an etched side for side 4? Man, dude, I like everybody else hate to say this. I hate to say this. I wish this never came out. His legacy would be so much greater if it never came out. And you notice in the reissue campaigns and a lot of the stuff, they don't talk about this. And everybody thinks it's the politics. You see the Phil Spector there in the amp at the top. Little bug and everything. Kind of creepy. It's a creepy record. I think they shouldn't have released it because it sucks. Okay? Because the songs are nowhere near. Compare these songs to Mind Games, which I think is the weakest of the solo. It's not close. Now, Rock and Roll doesn't count. Rock and Roll is a cover record. But anyway, I just wanted to say that they have done a great job in Leno Land to downplay this huge misstep. Politically, you can say what you want to say, but my God, have some better music and have a better band. I hate to tell you, Elephant's Memory. Yeah. I mean, it sounds like a Jackie Lomax record or something. It does. To me, it does. It sounds like it sounds like a second-rate Apple product to me. The music, it does. That's my opinion. What do you guys think? Leave yours down below. Hit the like button. We really appreciate you guys. We appreciate you guys. We love you guys. Leave your thoughts below about this. But I am amazed at the whitewashing that has happened now with this. I mean, this is from Imagine to this. What is it? I mean, what a huge air out of the balloon. That's what I think about it. What do you think? Thanks, man. Leave your comments below. We'll catch you guys next time. Sitting on the boardwalk, 40 in a bag. Listen to the stone pony